We've just bought another company with £60,000 worth of stock, doing around £300,000 worth of revenue. And we bought the business by just putting £5,000 down on the table. You might be thinking, how can I do the same? Well, in this video, I'm going to give you my discount business buying strategies so that you can grow your business. Let's get into it. Now, before I tell you the juicy numbers on this business, how we got the deal over the line, what the stock is, what the bloody business is, there's one thing I need you to do. Please like the button underneath me, just so that I can live another day and not cry myself to sleep. Go on, hit the like button. Regular viewers of my YouTube channel will know that we build brands that families love, including this one, Teddytastic. We've made over 1 million teddy bears over the last few years, and we supply mainly visitor attractions and we wholesale the product out. Now, over the last year and a half, obviously those businesses have been closed because of the illness, and so we've really worked hard to become a B2C business as well, using Amazon, Etsy, and not on the high street, actually buying their customer database. Now, here's the thing, whilst we've got quite a big teddy bear range and we want to grow that, something I also realised was we needed more products and services to make it not such a seasonal business. What could we sell more in the summer? How could we get access to more people that have got direct to consumer relationships? How could we buy more customers? About 1.5 years ago, someone contacted me at the start of the illness and said, hey, we've got some products and services and a business that we'd like to sell. It's a sand art business. Basically, here it is. She had this business where you took all the stickers off and the kids could create sand art. They absolutely love doing it. They've done small ones and you get these little pots of sand and you just basically can decorate these pictures, and they supplied holiday parks, and we wanted to get our teddy bears into holiday parks. They had a big customer database. And I saw this as an opportunity not just to buy a business, but actually to buy access to those customers, buying customers. This got me really thinking about how we could leverage a deal here, because if we bought that business, we could sell more teddy bears and our teddy bear customers could buy that product. We could sell that into more visitor attractions. They weren't supplying visitor attractions, they were supplying summer fates and holiday parks, but not really zoos and farm parks. And we had that market sewn up. I saw some great opportunity here, although they wanted too much money than I was prepared to pay for the business. So I put my offer in and it all went cold. But now we've done a deal, and I want to tell you how we've done that deal to help grow your business. Let's get to the flip chart. There's 3 things that I think you're probably thinking right now. You're probably thinking, 1, how much did the deal actually cost? Number 2, what's the deal structure? How did I structure the deal? Number 3, what's next and why buy this business? Let's get into it and let's talk about how much. Let's do some juicy numbers. How much did we pay for the business? Now, before I tell you the number, I want you to understand my thought process when we're buying businesses. Usually when we're buying business with discount strategies or time to pay, there's going to be some challenges. So if you're buying a business that makes £2 million a year profit, you're going to find that venture capitalists, private equity, and the big boys are going to scoop that up in a thing called arbitrage, where they're just going to buy up companies, they're going to pay for it straight away, and then they're going to sell it for a multiple in the future. There's no point in even trying to deal with those sorts of businesses. I don't look at those sorts of games. I look at for small businesses that have huge potential to grow, that I can fold into my existing empire, what I call FFE, fold into existing empire, folding it in, giving me multiple revenue streams and growing my existing business. So in a way, I'm thinking about things like I'm a private equity investor, a venture capitalist, but I'm doing it with my limited budget and my limited resources. Now, I appreciate, I do have hundreds of staff. I do have millions of pounds worth of turnover, but still you'll always run out of cash if you're not creative with the way you do things. So I'm trying to think creatively as possible, to pay as little as possible when I buy businesses, and then use my cash and my resource to improve the business and grow the business, not acquire the business. And that's the mindset that I have for all my deals, whether it's property or business. And once you get into that mindset, I find things can really start to get exciting. So let's have a look at the key things that I find that I have when buying a business in strategies such as this. I know there's going to be some challenges. I know it's not going to be easy. I'm probably going to be buying something that's breaking even, making a small profit, or even loss making. But I'm looking for there to be a good opportunity where I know my team that I can leverage to turn the business around quickly. And I'm always looking for businesses that have what I call instant cash flow. This is really important. I will only buy businesses where there is a chance, or not a chance, a guarantee that as soon as I bought the company, people are going to want to buy from you straight away, getting some cash flow into the business. Now, it might not be profitable, but it will be some cash flow. Now I know there's other businesses that, you know, like on paper make good profits, but only get paid 90, 120, 180 days. You have to wait for something big to sell to have the cash come into the business. I don't want that. I want cash flashing into the bank account the second we buy. So that's really important for me. So I know there's going to be some challenges. I go into it knowing that. I'm also here knowing that there was paused trading. They actually stopped trading for a while because this lady that we bought this business was moving the warehouse, sending all the stock down to us. So paused trading, I don't really like it when businesses pause trading because that comes with its own challenges. Your customers could go elsewhere and it's really hard to get people back once they've got into the habit of buying from someone else. That was another challenge with this business. And the big one, I knew that this business would need my time, effort, energy, and enthusiasm to reignite it and bring it back to profitability. Very much like the Rossi ice cream business that we bought, that 90-year-old business. And there's a few videos back where I tell you the story of how we done that. So let's get into the juicy numbers. How much did we pay for it? Well, gang, we paid £60,000 for this business and generating circa £300,000 a year turnover. Other than the 2019 year where everything went wrong, it was a profitable business. Now, how do we break that down? What did we actually buy? We bought £45,000 worth of stock at cost value. So when we sell that, it far supersedes that £60,000. And we also paid £15,000 for the database, the customer list. And what was really interesting, what I loved about this business, it had a network of 60 consultants, reps that are going out selling the product, really highly engaged, and they can't wait to carry on buying and growing their business. And we can help them grow their business, and we can then sell them our teddy bears and other products that we're creating to grow their business. So I saw some huge synergies and huge wins for our existing business. Let's talk about how do we structure this deal, pay that £60,000 down. Let's now talk about the deal structure. Hey, and I've got a little deal for you. Something just, oh, there it is. It's a cheeky little plug that I've got for my Entrepreneurs University. People ask me, James, why do you give all this value away on YouTube? Well, I love giving the value away on YouTube, but sometimes people want to know more, much more than I can give on YouTube. And that's why I created my Entrepreneurs University on just how to do deals like this with actual cheat sheets, blueprints, and swipe files so that you can really accelerate the growth of your business, whether it's in property, entrepreneurship, growing companies, or getting your business ready for sale. You can try it free at my website at jamessinclair.net. That's right, for free at my website, jamessinclair.net. That's a great deal structure. Let's talk about this deal structure now. We paid £60,000 for the business. I didn't want to put £60,000 up front for the business because for the reasons that I just explained, I knew there was going to be some challenges. So I offered to pay 1K per week till the debt was cleared, knowing that the sales would be coming in to service the debt and we'd ramp up the marketing. They said no, so we eventually agreed on 5K with a personal guarantee from me up front, and then 1K per week till the debt's cleared. And then when the sales go over a certain level, we would increase the 1K per week up to £2,000 per week. And that's the simple deal structure. We done it on an invoice where they would own all the stock until I completely paid it off, but I was allowed to sell it. And that's given me access to all the consultants, all of the database, and allowed us to get more products and services out to the people they've already got that buy us from them, and then take all their products and services to the people that already buy from us. Flipping fantastic. Now, I've done lots and lots of these vendor finance deals before. I find it's a great way of getting business over the line. You might be thinking, well, why would someone be prepared to do such a deal? Well, there's been a variety of reasons over my career why people decide to exit their business. Usually because people have lost the 3 E's, energy, enthusiasm, and effort for the thing they do, and turnover just starts slipping down because they want to do something else. Maybe they want to retire, spend more time with their kids, or they just don't want to learn the new ways of marketing things. Like even now, people just don't want to sell on the internet and work out how to champion the internet. I saw this as a huge opportunity to build my teddy bear business, my toy business, into a bigger business by having their 10 years of selling bolted onto my 5 years of selling teddy bears, combining them together to build a bigger business. Now let's actually go into why I decided to do it and what the profitability of the business is going to look like and why this has allowed me to afford to take the business to the next level. Let me tell you why I did this, because I think it's really important. If you know why you're doing things, finding out how to do them becomes becomes so much easier. Number one, the big one, it's core to what we do. It's a brand that families love. You know, we have over 1 million customers come through our doors each and every single year to our venues, way more than that now. And this brand, we can sell to all of them. We can sell sand art to all of them. Our teddy bear business will buy it. So that was one of the key things. Brilliant. It's core to what we do. It's a brand that families love. I could see instant growth. I could sell this to zoos, farm attractions, and to our customers literally overnight. And because of the way I structured the deal, where it's not huge cash up front, we could get an influx of cash in and turn that stock back into cash and actually be a cash flow benefiter, the negative to our business. Brilliant on here. Great margins on this product, especially when you're selling business to consumer, because really people are paying for the entertainment value. Like when we sell this into a holiday park, for example, they sell it for much more than we get it. But I thought we could also do that at our attractions and include it in the visitor experience. So if someone comes to our Bubble and Bop Children's Festival this year, they're going to get sand art included, which hits up through the value for money score, but also there's good margin on it when we're selling it as a wholesale product. Now, there's obviously work to do. We've got warehousing and staff, and there's good gross profit that pays for all that stuff so we can deliver great customer service. Also, now the business is bigger. Adding this on to the teddy bear business and the sand art business allows us to afford resource. We can have a full-time warehouse person. Before we had part-time warehouse people. We can also have a full-time director of our new toy business. By combining the two together, we've got more turnover that allows us to have more resource, because I'm a person that believes in sales before operations, and I'd stretched Teddytastic so much that we haven't been able to afford the operations, and I was stretching the rest of my existing management team. Now the business is bigger, we can afford someone full-time to look after it and really get their teeth into it. That is one of the greatest strategies about buying companies. It allows you to use that turnover to resource the business with great operations. But sales must always come before operations, then quickly put the operations in once you've got the sales. I also love this. This is great for us. They have sales consultants, 60 people around the UK selling the product at schools, to parents teachers associations, at summer fetes, at birthday parties. That means we've now got sales consultants that can sell our other products like our teddy bears and our teddy bear clothes. They're on the feet, on the ground. They've been doing it for years. That's a great opportunity as a sales channel for us for the existing business. And we can also train those people and give them more resources to grow their business. And obviously doing stuff like this on YouTube, I love that sort of stuff. I love seeing people succeed. So I really love that. There's a massive chance then, therefore, to increase how often the customers transact with us, how often they spend with us, and what their lifetime value is. Because more products, more services that we ship from one place, saving on, you know, we have one brilliant warehouse doing all of this, which brings me on to my next point. We basically used all of our existing storage at Marsh Farm, our head offices. We was using all the buildings that we had, and we've got shipping containers, and I've got another industrial estate that I own. We've got everything in bitty places to keep storage costs and overhead low. Well, now we can afford to have a really good warehouse that will allow us to have better operations and better customer service to drive the business forward. And multiple selling platforms. I have seen that this sand art product, it's flipping fantastic. We don't sell it on Amazon, eBay and Etsy, and not on the high street yet. We don't sell it into visitor attractions. We know how to do that. They're not doing that. They're selling in other platforms where we can sell our business in there. But all the platforms that we know that really drives a business forward in terms of sales on the internet, we can take this business and take it to the next level. So there we go, gang. There's the deal structure, the how, the what, the why. Hopefully you can take some nuggets from this video to implement into your business. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel by clicking here, and YouTube's telling me you're going to love watching this video to help grow your business. So go on, give it a watch. Oh, and if there's anything you want some clarification on, hit it in the comments below. Bye-bye.